It is your boy T with another Have You Seen That with T movie review, and today I'm reviewing Strays. So I just came from seeing a double feature of The Blue Beetle and Strays, and both of those movies were fantastic in their own right, but Strays came with something a little bit different. With a lot of movies, you get really funny trailers, you get really funny commercials, and it shows a lot of the jokes in the commercial, in the trailer. And the trailer for Strays, the Red Band trailer in particular, is hilarious, right? You hear all these jokes, you see all of these jokes, and you're like, man, that movie is going to be a lot of fun. The trailers and commercials for this movie only gave you maybe 1/12 of the actual movie, and everything in this movie, it's like one long complete joke. A lot of the jokes are very, toilet humor, the animal owners humor that a lot of people with dogs, a lot of people who own a pet will understand, more so the dog owners than anything. It is just hilarious. It's such a funny movie with such a dynamic cast. You have Will Ferrell voicing the character Reggie, who's like the lead character, whose owner, Will Forte, is just this terrible owner who keeps trying to get rid of the dog. And the backstory of this is hilarious. Like, it just doesn't, like, the commercials and trailers don't do the movie justice. The backstory of Will Forte's and Will Ferrell's ownership and partnership is just hilarious, right? And the last time that Will Forte takes Will Ferrell, Reggie out to the big city, he meets Jamie Foxx character Bug, who also have two friends. I can't remember the other dogs' names, but they're voiced by Randall Park and Isla Fisher. And everything about all of these characters are just funny. Jamie Foxx is the perfect voicing of Bug. He has the perfect, sense of friendly, but at the same time completely insane. It just and Randall Park playing the the therapy dog is hilarious. Like, I think he pretty much steals the movie. These funny, just funny jokes with him and Isla Fisher playing these two dogs who are attracted to each other, but they're not really attracted to each other, but they are really attracted to each other. And it's just this silly humor. There's a scene at a carnival that's probably one of the funniest scenes to me because it just puts you in the actual mind of the dogs. Everything it does it like it really does put you in that space of being a dog and how a dog would think in certain situations. You as a human, you understand it, but like we see how dogs react to certain situations. And there's also this very funny scene where dog, like they meet this dog who just sits there and narrates everything that's going on around him, which is like I think the whole movie is a knock at all of these, dog movies that are like these, the dog gets lost and he has to find his way home, and there's always these very pure and wholesome, functioning of the dog as he's trying to get home, and this narrated dog just, I mean, they make fun of him, and as they should like A Dog's Purpose and A Dog's Life, all of these movies that come up with these, very cool narrating people to narrate their very smooth and calming voices and sometimes quirky voices. But this movie just takes all of those movies and just kind of throws them on their head. This is not a kids movie. This is not a movie to take kids to. There's a lot of toilet humor. There's a lot of animal humor, I guess you could say. There's a lot of lowbrow humor, which I find funny. I had a great time. I thought the movie was hilarious. I thought Will Forte was funny. There's some very cool cameos in the movie, and just the voicing of these dogs are just spot on. Will Ferrell is hilarious. The ending of the movie perhaps is the best part of the whole thing. The way the movie ends is something so epic. You have to see it for yourself. Strays, I can't do the movie justice just by, if you've seen the commercials, you know what it's about, but you have to go see it to fully appreciate how funny it is. Like, you just have to. Everybody came with their A game. The script was hilarious. It is not high grade humor. It's not, very it's very sophomoric humor. It's very silly. It's very witty. but it's just funny. It just works. You know, watching these dogs go around and on this adventure, it's so silly. It's so funny. You know, if you get grossed out easily by animal genitalia, then don't watch this movie. Don't watch the movie. But if you just want to laugh, if you just want to watch something just silly and fun, definitely go check out Strays. It is definitely worth your time. It's definitely worth your hard-earned money to go to the theater and go check it out. Definitely go check out Blue Beetle 2. I dropped a review for Blue Beetle just before I dropped this one. But Strays and Blue Beetle this weekend. If you're looking for a comedy, definitely go check out Strays. If you're looking for some family-oriented action superhero movie, definitely go check out Blue Beetle. And there's, of course, some humor in there because George Lopez brings the funny. But you got two good movies this weekend, so you definitely have something to do, something to watch. It's a little bit for everyone, except for kids, not for strays. Kids could definitely go see Blue Beetle. It's a lot of different colors. It's a lot of superhero antics, but not too bloody. It is a little violent, but not too bloody. But at the same time, Strays is just it's very adult humor. It's very adult, very much an adult comedy with very cute dogs. Definitely worth your time, though. Definitely worth your time. Can't stress that enough. Once again, it is your boy T, and I'll catch you next time.